Hello everyone, welcome to GS Pulse. In today's video, we'll cover these important current affairs in an exam-oriented way using MCQ and statement-based questions. Let's begin with the first event. India launched its first open-sea marine fish farming project in the Andaman Sea as part of its Blue Economy initiative. The project marks a major step towards sustainable marine resource utilization and livelihood enhancement for coastal communities through open-sea aquaculture. Consider the following question. India launched its first open-sea marine fish farming project in which sea? Option A, Arabian Sea. Option B, Bay of Bengal. Option C, Andaman Sea. Option D, Lakshadweep Sea. The correct answer is option C, Andaman Sea. India has launched its first open-sea marine fish farming project in the Andaman Sea. This initiative is part of the country's broader Blue Economy strategy. Now, consider the following statements regarding open-sea marine fish farming project. Statement 1. The project was implemented through collaboration between the National Institute of Ocean Technology and the Andaman and Nicobar Administration. Statement 2. The National Institute of Ocean Technology functions under the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is Statement 1 only. Statement 1 is correct as the project involved collaboration between NIOT and the Andaman and Nicobar Administration. Statement 2 is incorrect because NIOT functions under the Ministry of Earth Sciences, not the Ministry of Fisheries. Let's move to the next event. NTPC Limited was recognized as a top employer in India for 2026 by the Top Employers Institute for the fourth consecutive year. The recognition highlights NTPC's strong people-centric approach and governance standards among Indian public sector enterprises. Consider the following question. Which organization recognized NTPC Limited as a top employer in India for 2026? Option A, Ministry of Power. Option B, Niti Aayog. Option C, Top Employers Institute. Option D, Department of Public Enterprises. The correct answer is option C, Top Employers Institute. NTPC Limited was recognized as a top employer in India for 2026 by the Top Employers Institute. This marks the fourth consecutive year of this recognition. Now, consider the following statements regarding top employer in India. Statement 1. NTPC operates under the ownership of the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India. Statement 2. The Top Employers Institute is an international organization that certifies employers based on HR best practices. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is Statement 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because NTPC operates under the Ministry of Power, not the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Statement 2 is correct as the Top Employers Institute evaluates and certifies organizations based on HR best practices. Let's move to the next event. Odisha launched the 5-year Aam Pratibha Ama Bhasare scheme to provide early childhood education in children's mother tongues. The initiative focuses on improving learning outcomes by using local languages, especially in tribal regions of the state. Consider the following question. Which state launched the 5-year Aam Pratibha Ama Bhasare scheme for early education in mother tongues? Option A, Chhattisgarh. Option B, Jharkhand. Option C, Odisha. Option D, West Bengal. The correct answer is option C, Odisha. The Aam Pratibha Ama Bhasare scheme was launched by the Odisha government. It is a 5-year initiative aimed at providing early education in children's mother tongues. Now, consider the following statements regarding Aam Pratibha Ama Bhasare. Statement 1. The scheme targets children in the age group of 3 to 6 years and focuses on providing early education in their mother tongues. Statement 2. Mother tongue-based education refers to teaching children in their first or native language and helps improve comprehension and early cognitive development. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is both Statement 1 and Statement 2. Statement 1 is correct as the scheme specifically targets children aged 3 to 6 years and promotes learning in mother tongues. Statement 2 is also correct because mother tongue-based education improves comprehension, retention, and early cognitive development. Let's move to the next event. Engineers India Limited created a world record by completing the longest horizontal directional drilling pipeline crossing beneath the Brahmaputra River. The achievement marks a major milestone in large-scale infrastructure execution using trenchless technology. Consider the following question. Which organization set a world record by completing the longest HDD pipeline crossing under the Brahmaputra River? Option A. ONGC. Option B. GAIL. Option C. Engineers India Limited. Option D. Larsen & Toubro. The correct answer is option C. Engineers India Limited. Engineers India Limited set a world record by completing the longest HDD pipeline crossing under the Brahmaputra River. This achievement was highlighted in the news for its global significance. Now, consider the following statements regarding longest HDD pipeline. Statement 1. The HDD crossing had a total length of about 2,000 meters and involved laying a gas pipeline. Statement 2. Horizontal directional drilling is mainly used for shallow irrigation canals and small rural water channels. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is neither statement 1 nor statement 2. Statement 1 is incorrect because the HDD crossing was 4,058 meters long and involved a crude oil pipeline, not a gas pipeline. Statement 2 is also incorrect as HDD is used for major underground crossing like rivers, not limited to shallow irrigation channels. Let's move to the next event. INS Sagardhwani sailed from Kochi for the 5th edition of the Sagar Maitri mission to promote ocean research cooperation. The mission highlights India's efforts to strengthen marine scientific collaboration with Indian Ocean Rim countries. Consider the following question. INS Sagardhwani sailed from Kochi for which mission edition to promote ocean research cooperation? Option A. 3rd edition of Sagar Maitri. Option B. 4th edition of Sagar Maitri. Option C. 5th edition of Sagar Maitri. Option D. 6th edition of Sagar Maitri. The correct answer is option C. 5th edition of Sagar Maitri. INS Sagardhwani sailed from Kochi for the 5th edition of the Sagar Maitri mission. The mission aims to promote cooperation in ocean research. Now, consider the following statements regarding 5th Sagar Maitri mission. Statement 1. INS Sagardhwani is a DRDO-operated oceanographic research vessel flagged off from Kochi for the Sagar Maitri initiative. Statement 2. Mahasagar is focused exclusively on inland water transport development within India. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is statement 1 only. Statement 1 is correct as INS Sagardhwani is a DRDO-operated research vessel flagged off from Kochi for the Sagar Maitri mission. Statement 2 is incorrect because Mahasagar focuses on maritime security and cooperation in the Indian Ocean region, not inland water transport. Let's move to the next event. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced a new state-level literary award named Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu for non-Hindi Indian languages. The award aims to recognize literary contributions in major Indian languages other than Hindi. Consider the following question. Which new literary award was announced by the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister for non-Hindi Indian languages? Option A. Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu. Option B. Bharatiya Bhasha Samman. Option C. Sahitya Ratna Puraskar. Option D. Dakshin Bhasha Award. The correct answer is option A. Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin announced a new state-level literary award named Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu. The award is meant to honor literary works in non-Hindi Indian languages. Now, consider the following statements regarding state-level literary award. Statement 1. The Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu will be awarded annually by the Tamil Nadu government. Statement 2. The Semmoji Ilikya Virudhu is a centrally instituted award administered by the Government of India. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is Statement 1 only. Statement 1 is correct because the award is to be given annually by the Tamil Nadu government. Statement 2 is incorrect as the award is instituted by the Tamil Nadu government, not by the Government of India. Let's move to the next event. The Indian Navy's first training squadron arrived at Changi Naval Base, Singapore, on the 15th of January 2026 as part of its overseas training deployment. The visit forms part of India's broader maritime engagement in the Southeast Indian Ocean region. Consider the following question. Where did the Indian Navy's first training squadron arrive on the 15th of January 2026 as part of its overseas training deployment? Option A. Yokosuka Naval Base, Japan. Option B. Changi Naval Base, Singapore. Option C. Subic Bay Naval Base, Philippines. Option D. Cam Ranh Bay Naval Base, Vietnam. The correct answer is option B. Changi Naval Base, Singapore. The Indian Navy's first training squadron reached Changi Naval Base in Singapore on the 15th of January 2026. This visit was part of its overseas training deployment. Now, consider the following statements regarding Indian Navy's overseas training. Statement 1. The first training squadron deployment is focused exclusively on the Western Indian Ocean region. Statement 2. The first training squadron plays a key role in training naval cadets and officer trainees. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is Statement 2 only. Statement 1 is incorrect because the deployment is to the Southeast Indian Ocean region, not the Western Indian Ocean. Statement 2 is correct as the first training squadron is responsible for training naval cadets and officer trainees. Let's move to the next event. Deccan University was recognized as India's best foreign university for sports and physical education at the Global Sports Education Convention 2026. The award highlights its excellence and global leadership in sports science and physical education. Consider the following question. Which institution was recognized as India's best foreign university for sports and physical education at the Global Sports Education Convention 2026? Option A. University of Melbourne. Option B. Monash University. Option C. Deakin University. Option D. University of Sydney. The correct answer is option C. Deakin University. Deakin University received the recognition at the Global Sports Education Convention 2026. It was awarded as India's best foreign university for sports and physical education. Now, consider the following statements regarding India's best foreign university. Statement 1. The award acknowledges Deakin University's excellence in sports and physical education. Statement 2. Deakin University is an Australian university established in 1974. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is both Statement 1 and Statement 2. Statement 1 is correct as the award was given for excellence in sports and physical education. Statement 2 is also correct because Deakin University was established in Australia in 1974. Let's move to the next event. MS Dhoni was appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador for the Pune Grand Tour 2026, an international multi-stage professional cycling event. The appointment highlights efforts to promote cycling and international sporting events in India. Consider the following question. Who was appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador for the Pune Grand Tour 2026? Option A. Virat Kohli. Option B. Rohit Sharma. Option C. Neeraj Chopra. Option D. MS Dhoni. The correct answer is option D. MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni was named the Goodwill Ambassador for the Pune Grand Tour 2026. The event is an international multi-stage professional cycling tour. Now, consider the following statements regarding Goodwill Ambassador for the PGT 2026. Statement 1. The Pune Grand Tour 2026 is conducted as a single-day professional cycling race. Statement 2. International professional cycling events are governed by the International Olympic Committee. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is neither statement 1 nor statement 2. Statement 1 is incorrect because the Pune Grand Tour 2026 is a multi-stage, 5-day cycling tour. Statement 2 is incorrect as international professional cycling events are governed by the Union Cycliste Internationale, not the International Olympic Committee. Let's move to the next event. Marine scientists discovered the largest known black coral during a deep-sea dive in the waters of Fiordland, New Zealand. The finding highlights the ecological importance of deep-sea ecosystems and long-living coral species. Consider the following question. Where was the largest known black coral discovered during a deep-sea dive? Option A, Fiordland, New Zealand. Option B, Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Option C, Red Sea. Option D, South China Sea. The correct answer is option A, Fiordland, New Zealand. Marine scientists discovered the largest known black coral in the waters of Fiordland, New Zealand. The discovery was made during a deep-sea scientific dive. Now, consider the following statements regarding largest known black coral. Statement 1. The discovered black coral is estimated to be around 300 to 400 years old, making it one of the oldest known corals. Statement 2. Black corals are fast-growing shallow water corals commonly found in tropical lagoons. Which of the above statements are correct? The correct answer is Statement 1 only. Statement 1 is correct as the coral is estimated to be 300 to 400 years old. Statement 2 is incorrect because black corals are slow-growing deep-sea corals, not fast-growing shallow water species. That brings us to the end of today's important current affairs. If you found this video helpful, do like the video and subscribe to GS Pulse for daily exam-focused current affairs. Take care of your health. Stay consistent with your preparation, and let's connect again in the next video.